These guys in the last 2 months, the character, the determination, everything that they've shown and displayed, you can't do any better job.
Oscar Wilde once wrote, "Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result." It's hockey season in Lloydminster.
We'll find 22 guys that have enough intensity, enough gumption, enough balls that want to play the game. They'll be here. So find a way to energize yourself.
The franchise set on a new course.
Things work out that, I'm no longer with Fort McMurray, and one of the first calls I got was from Brian Morrison, and said that, we'd like to sit down and talk.
Building for a major championship.
2016 RBC Cup is here in Lloydminster.
These are Bobcats in the making. They were once foes on the ice, but off it, there was always some mutual respect between these two longtime coaches.
We've had some battles, met a couple times in the playoffs. He won both times, but that was only because our goaltending wasn't quite as good as his was. And they were close. They were fun. He's very competitive. Had lots of success, obviously, in his hockey career. I'm very competitive, and I want to wind up my career on a good note. And I think Gord wants to come in and take over a good program. Between the two of us, that's our goal, is to build here.
The addition of Gord Thibodeau to the coaching staff was one of the biggest moves for the Orange and Black this offseason, bringing in the same man who knocked the Bobcats out of the playoffs. However, the draw to Lloydminster was not just from the hockey side of things.
I'd been here before, so I knew the town, which helped. My family was very familiar with the town, so that was a positive. But, a lot of respect for Gary and what they had started to build here. I saw the makings of what was going to be a very powerful team for years to come. The opportunity to work with Gary and share ideas and steal ideas and learn. It's always, as a coach, that's what you're looking to do.
2 miles behind.
Yeah, I know.
The coaches are joined at the hip, going to the gym together, living in the same complex, coaching equals. But Van Herway still shows who's boss.
I wouldn't let him live on my floor. And in fact, when he went to the 3rd floor, I moved to the 2nd. And as of May 1st, I was down, and June 1st, he was up on the 3rd. So, and I still have the edge, because if I want to send a message, I can just bang on the ceiling and keep him up all night long, and he'll know that it's got to be the coach down below that's a little bit upset about what's going on. But no, it's good there too, because not all hockey is done at the rink. We're going to work at the office together. We're going to be at the rink a lot, on the bus, so we might as well be in the same apartment building as well.
While the coaches gear up for main camp, returning Bobcats defenseman Tyler Coons takes time to help out future Bobcats.
Hey guys, how you doing today? Good! Yeah, you ready to play some hockey?
Yeah!
You gonna work hard today?
Yeah!
Harder than yesterday?
Yeah!
Yeah, right on, guys.
We love coming out with these kids, just teaching them what we know, what we've learned from over the years. And then you make friendships too. I see some of these kids that I taught last year in this camp here, and they know me, I know them, and it's a lot of fun.
Playing body contact, right? Full contact? What do you mean?
We definitely have some fun out there. We wrestle around a little bit, but when it's time to get serious and learn, we make sure they're focused and they're learning.
Coons will also be teaching a different group of Bobcats looking to crack the roster.
It's difficult because you're trying to focus on yourself and get yourself ready for camp, but at the same time, as a leader, it's your job to help out the younger kids, make sure they're comfortable here, comfortable with their billets, and on the ice and everything. So definitely you gotta mix in a little bit of both to help out everyone around here.
For local boy Lyndon Springer, the past few seasons has seen him mature. The 20-year-old has played through the good and the bad in his time with the Bobcats.
We call those the dark days. There's only 4 of us left from those, but you know, it's a learning experience, all of it. If great teams have always once been a losing team. If not, they're going to be one day. So there's always something that you can learn from it. And if you want to be a great team, you always have to learn from your bad mistakes.
Earlier this summer, Springer was named captain. Now, with the addition of the C, comes added responsibility for the hometown hero.
Yeah, it's definitely a different level. I don't know if it's pressure yet. It's still at the excitement stage, but you know, to me, I got to take care of the guys in the room first, and then deal with all the outside pressure. But you know, that's my #1 priority. If there's anything wrong with guys, or you know how you can help them off the ice or anything like that, and it's just being a good leader everywhere.
Springer has now become the mentor for the rookies heading into main camp. That includes 16-year-old defenseman Jacob Lapointe, who's under the watchful eye of one of the most senior players.
When I first moved in, I didn't know what to expect, right? It's just like, oh, yeah, you're living with Springer's mom. I was like, oh, whoa, that's definitely a change up. I was a little nervous coming in. You don't want to mess up in front of the captain, right? But I've been here for just about a week now, and I'm getting a little bit more comfortable, so starting to feel more like home.
You know, I went up to Prince George when I was 15 years old, and I got billeted with a guy who I'm still great friends with. You look up to them, and you might not think, being that guy, how important it is, but you're his first look into a new life, a new lifestyle. And you got to kind of groom him and let him know how things are going to be, and, you know, show him the proper way. And I was fortunate enough to learn from some really good guys. So any of the positive things that have come through my career, I like to show to those guys.